Hey guys, welcome to a Captain Tsubasa 2 World Fighters video. Just wanted to make a few videos throughout the weeks, just regarding breakdowns of the system, just to keep the channel going. There was also some news I found out a few days ago, but I wasn't sure until I saw confirmation last night. So if you read here, this is Bandai Namco when they posted the trailer. It says the game does not include English voiceovers. Initially, I reported that the game did include English voiceovers because if you look at their original posting, it showed that the game did include English voiceovers. If you go to one of their, because I have a screenshot here of one of their original Steam pages, I think they removed it now. It says on top, um, interface with the menu and UI, no, that's in English. Full audio English, subtitle English, achievements English, and then the only other one that was in full audio was Japanese. Unfortunately, that's not the case now, so there won't be any more English dubbed. If you were looking forward to it, it's not a bad thing, right? I still enjoy the Japanese as long as there's subtitles in me to read. It's not a bad thing, but I know there were some people looking forward to it. A few hours ago, they made a few changes. One of the changes they made. Well, actually, this was yesterday. Well, it was a few hours ago when I last saw it, but it was yesterday. It says on March 19th, change supported language, removed English full audio. So I don't know if they saw my video. I don't know if other people saw my video and we're asking them, but they changed that mistake and they did do some other changes. Asset modification time. They changed a few things for sure. So we got that really good trailer, which broke down a lot of the features that's going to be coming soon. So here is a short breakdown of some of the stuff that the trailer did show, courtesy to Bandai Namco, who put this in their website. Max action, high risk, high reward, power moves that dominate offense and defensive exchanges. So it's kind of like a back and forth, kind of like a chain system. And if you're familiar with Yu-Gi-Oh! Or like any sort of boxing game, super moves, character specific abilities. So this is what I want to talk about today. We're gonna touch on super moves. So we'll come back to that one. We have the chain system, build momentum through dribble passes, special actions to amplify shot power and charge speed. I will make a video on that one, but pretty much the chain system is kind of like what Rising the Champion was. If you do 3 successful dribble chains, you would have to do, I think it was L2 or R2, I forgot the buttons right now. But if you were to do that successful dribble move, not the dash one, the other one, you would get momentum and you would have like a stamina boost. And if you're playing with characters like Diaz, you can go from your goal to their goal in a matter of seconds. So they got rid of that because people used to fish and used to pretty much just like make you miss, go to you, and then they'll go to your nearest friend who's out of stamina and fish on that guy, and it was chaotic. And by the time you can rally back, your defense is collapsed, and they're gonna just attack your goalkeeper. So they really fixed that. They broke it apart, and that was a complementary piece to the super moves. And the goalkeeper tactics, 6 directional shot, which we did cover in a previous video, stamina base, break mechanisms, and so I will definitely touch into that because there are a lot of cool stuff they showed that I didn't know at the time. And then the miracle actions, which is actually my favorite. I know there are some people upset because it's kind of like RGN random, but this is rare, dramatic comebacks, moment, second turn, the ties of the match, capturing the unpredictable spirit of the original series. So I'm hoping that they add things like, and it can even sound crazy like this, but it doesn't have to be. Like if Genzo is down to like a certain percentage of his HP, and if you shoot outside the penalty, no matter what, he won't let the shot go in. Something like that, right? That's like a special condition. But let's go to what we're focusing in this video, which is a super move. So it's the character-specific abilities for forward, midfielders, defenders, including super shots, super passes, super dribbles, and super tackles. In Rising New Champions, you used to have the normal shot, you used to have the super shot, and then you had like your ultimate shot, which was like you'll go from the normal shot, which was not climactic, it was just a normal hit. I think in this one, actually, the normal shots do have a climatic hit now. It's not just like a ball just goes. And you would just do the normal shot like out of desperation. The goalie had like basically like one stamina or just like pretty much nothing, and your character is strong enough to defeat that goalkeeper. You would do the normal shot. And now the super shot, it was only good until you met Team Italy. Then you needed that ultimate shot, and that's where it went from the tiger shot to the Neo tiger shot. And like I said, people used to fish. They used to fish, and they used to get those ultimate shots. So if we're looking at this, guys, we'll see that the back then, like I explained, is you have the normal shot, which you just shoot with square, you power up a little bit, and then you can go to the drive shot, and then there's another level. They completely remove that. The game is completely different. This is your maximum right there. It's just your super shot, whatever you want to call this, because I think now the super shot is what it was before, like the ultimate shot. So this is your super shot. So you go from normal shot, drive shot, whatever you equip on Tsubasa, and then you have the super shot. And this prevents a lot of spamming. So I really like the way they restructured this system, because this really prevents spamming. People used to spam and fish, and then they would take advantage of the online, the lag. And the game started off hot, and then it lost momentum because there wasn't competition. People were just cheating. They were just waiting for you to miss your tackle, and then they would get you, and they would get your teammate who's chasing you, who just burned his stamina, and it was just chaos. So now the new action is the super move, and every character has something that's already equipped. I wish there was more options. Maybe in another one, if they do another sequel, maybe it'll allow the characters to have kind of like a move list where they can have multiple. I'm a little upset that it's only one. So Tsubasa is stuck with drive shot. I don't know if Tsubasa, if we decide to put him in forward or midfielder, can he change his thing? Maybe Tsubasa will have multiple options that you can swap out during like maybe timeouts or the second half. Maybe you can unequip. That would be useful. But I don't like the fact that they're stuck with that. So that's Tsubasa's thing, is just flying drive shot, and he's playing midfielder. And then you have someone like Jito, obviously, who's a defender. He's his thing's called dump roller, so he'll come from like all the way down there, and he'll tackle, and he'll save you, right? He'll save a potential goal against you. So it's a neat system, but I wish they would have done it a little differently. And then you see like different icons. I guess that means like for defenders, tackling, and that means for shooters. I know I've seen some other ones like on Nita, there was like an aerial like wings, and then Misugi had a special one. Misaki had one as well. I'm pretty sure I took pictures of it. Maybe if we go this way, and you see also golden arrows. So Santana finally has a super move. Should we find more? This is just other stuff we'll talk about in the future. I'll make another video. And I can't see Misugi's, but his is that's the dribble icon. So you have different icons, and he has Crystal Cell. That's the one that goes like rapidly. He just goes through everybody. That's a really cool one. So like you can see Sacred Chaser. That's his tackle. We've seen that one before. So that icon right here, the exploding looking one, is tackle. The dash looking symbol to go is dashing, dribbling, tackle, dribble. That's tackle again. This one might be pass. I'm not sure. I would have to see Misagi. That one is shooting. Let me see. Shooting. Let's see if I have any more pictures. Not sure if I have any more picture, guys. And you can see it a little unclear, but the wings. I think those are like area moves. I think that's all the images I have saved. Let me just double check. Yeah, I can, let me see the trailer and check. Okay, so here's another icon, the shield icon. That's defending, that's blocking. So we have the block, we saw the dribble, potential pass. That's the only one we're still looking at. I think the one that Leo had is the pass. We're going to confirm that in a second. So we're going to quickly just look at the trailer just to see some of the icons.
Defenders use super tackles and super blocks to completely stop attacks once activated. Maxing the super move gauge through actions like dribbling and tackling. Defenders use super tackles and super blocks to completely stop attacks.
So here you see that Rio had an opportunity to do R2 face block, but they don't show the icon, so we don't know. We're assuming it's the one that we saw on the other guy. I think it was the shield.
Midfielders unleash super dribbles and super passes that serve straight.
So you can see here again, that's the shooting icon, mighty shot. Oh, here's confirmation, guys. Taro Misaki, that's the pass icon. So we have a few icons that represent a few actions. You have to get to 100. The only question I have is, and I believe it's a yes, does everybody share the percentage, right? So if I activate it with Tsubasa, how long does it last? Is there a timer? How long is the timer? Does everyone share the 100, or can Tsubasa have 50 and Misaki have 24? That would be a lot of calculation, right? Maybe it'll be better like that, but I don't think that's how it works. I think everybody shares it. I think as a timer, maybe for like a minute or something like that. It could be less, it could be more. But those are the only all the icons. We have the pass, we have the shooting, we have aerial, which I haven't shown yet. I showed the blurry one. We have aerial shots. We have the blocks. We have the tackles, and I think I'm forgetting one. And dribbling. We have about 6 or 7, and I think that was actually I was a chance to see.
Super dribbles and super passes that serve straight toward the front.
Now he's gonna pass it to Nita. As you can see, Nita just got the ball, and he has the aerial shot. So they went all out here, right? They added a lot of cool stuff. They removed a lot of the bad stuff in Rising of Champions. Rising of Champions is a different game. I don't even think this game might have multiplayer because of the way the system works. But we'll talk about that in a future video. But that's all I wanted to talk to you guys about today. Was just to talk about the different icons, the super moves. The system's been changed. What do you guys think? Do you guys like the new system? Do you prefer the old system? I'm pretty much looking forward to this one. I think it fixes all the bad stuff from Rising of Champions. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Take care.